Xur is an agent of the Nine. There's some deep lore associated with the Nine, but that really doesn't matter. What does matter is that Xur sells things and is available to all players, not just DLC owners. He sells a mix of legendary and exotic gear that rotates weekly. If you are a new player, you can load up on exotics by visiting Xur each week. Purchase the exotic armors and weapons first if you don't already have them in your collection. You'll want to buy the gear before you purchase the exotic engram he sells, because the engram will drop a random exotic that you don't already own. If you buy the engram before you buy the gear he is selling outright, you may end up getting a drop that is the same as what he is selling. Once you have all of the exotic weapons, the engram will only drop armor. This is an easy way to beef up your exotic collection early on and only requires legendary shards. Legendary shards can be obtained by doing pretty much any activity in the game, then breaking down the armor and weapons you receive as rewards for completing that activity. If you are a returning player and you think Xur has nothing to offer, you are missing out. Always check the rolls on the gear that Xur is selling. The exotics tend to have really good stats, and the legendary weapons sometimes have absolute god roll perk combinations. There was a time when visiting Xur was a complete waste of time for veteran players. That is no longer the case. It is well worth your time to pay Xur a visit each week. Starting on Friday reset and lasting until the Tuesday reset, you can find Xur in one of three locations: Watcher's Grave on Nessus, the Hangar at the Tower, or the Winding Cove on the EDZ. If you want to save yourself the trouble of checking his usual hangouts each week, head over to whereisxur.com. This website will list out his current location and give you a rundown on what he is selling. Be sure to spend some quality time with Xur this weekend. After all, his will is not his own.